Hey there, science fans. Have you ever wondered what holds everything in the universe together? From the air we breathe to the water we drink, it all comes down to chemical bonding. Chemical bonding is like a cosmic dance between atoms, the tiny building blocks of matter. These atoms are constantly interacting, forming bonds that create molecules, the larger structures that make up everything around us. Understanding chemical bonding is like unlocking the secrets of the universe. It helps us understand why water is wet, why salt is salty, and even how our bodies function. So let's dive in and explore the amazing world of atoms and their incredible connections. Now, atoms can bond in different ways, just like people can connect in different ways. Two of the most common types of chemical bonds are ionic bonds and covalent bonds. Ionic bonds are like a game of give and take. Imagine one atom has an extra electron, a tiny negatively charged particle, and another atom really wants an electron. In an ionic bond, the atom with the extra electron generously donates it to the atom that needs one. This creates two ions, atoms with an electrical charge that are attracted to each other because opposites attract. Covalent bonds, on the other hand, are all about sharing. In a covalent bond, two atoms decide to share a pair of electrons, like two friends sharing a delicious pizza. This sharing creates a strong bond between the atoms, holding them together like a happy couple. These two types of bonds, ionic and covalent, are responsible for the incredible diversity of molecules we see in the world around us. But wait, there's more. Not all electrons get to join the bonding party. Only the outermost electrons, called valence electrons, are involved in forming bonds. These valence electrons are like the social butterflies of the atom, always eager to interact with other atoms. The number of valence electrons an atom has determines how many bonds it can form. When atoms bond together, they create molecules which are like tiny structures built from these connected atoms. Molecules can be as simple as two atoms joined together, like oxygen gas, O2, or they can be incredibly complex, like DNA, the blueprint of life. The type and number of bonds in a molecule determine its properties, such as its shape, color, and reactivity. It's like building with Legos. Different combinations of bricks create different structures with unique characteristics. Now let's talk about neutral atoms for a second. Atoms are like tiny solar systems, with a nucleus at the center and electrons orbiting around it. The nucleus contains positively charged protons and neutral neutrons. In a neutral atom, the number of protons and electrons is equal, balancing each other out like a perfectly balanced seesaw. This balance is what makes the atom electrically neutral, meaning it has no overall charge. The number of bonds an atom can form is determined by how many valence electrons it needs to gain or lose to achieve a stable electron configuration, like a full outer shell of electrons. This is like a game of musical chairs. Atoms want to have the right number of electrons to feel complete. So, there you have it. The basics of chemical bonding. It's a fascinating world of atoms, electrons, and the incredible connections they form. By understanding these fundamental principles, we can unlock the secrets of the universe one bond at a time.